going on down there?
It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
Okay, can y'all hear me now? Hello, can everybody hear me? I can see my audio moving now, so you can hear me now. All right, so listen. Jay Briscoe passed away. I do not want people to be in the comments saying anything disparaging or talking anything reckless about him. Number two, we're not going to talk about how he died. Just know that he passed away. Out of respect for the family and for his fans, we're not going to do that. So if you want to pay your respects to Jay Briscoe, I suggest you do that in your own way, but do not put that information in my live. If I see it in the comment section in any way, shape, or form, you will be blocked. Okay?
Everybody who's a Tail husband, I need y'all to buy this. She was like, if you wonder why I need you to buy this, he said, because if you buy this, we might get a Tales of the Abyss remake.
Because we're not doing that. We're not going to be disrespectful. This man was 38 years old. He was a part of a tag team, a very massive tag team known as the Briscoes. They were a big tag team in Ring of Honor, highly decorated tag team, and he passed away today, and he was only 38 years old. So out of respect for him, his tag team partner, and their families and the fans, you're just going to take 10 seconds, to pay your respects, and then we'll come back into the live. All right? So I'm just going to go silent for 10 seconds, and y'all go silent for 10 seconds, and then we'll come back and start the show. All right. So rest in peace, Jay Briscoe. You will be missed, sir. Okay. It's a very somber day, but we got a lot of information to sift through, including NXT Vengeance, which is happening February 4th, like I told y'all last night.
Yeah.
I tried to find the graphics for everything, but I couldn't get everything. So I'm going to try and look on WWE.com again. Y'all have to excuse my husband. He's on the phone. So I'm going to look and see if they have the graphics for Vengeance or whatever the case may be. I forgot to tell y'all about the Street Profits beating Alexander and Benjamin yesterday. That I forgot. And I should have remembered to tell you that, but I forgot that match. Yesterday, Dawkins was in Cincinnati, which I believe is his hometown, and he was able to pick up a W with his partner, Montez Ford, in this match against Benjamin and Alexander. They've seemed to put them back together as a tag team, so that's that. I forgot to tell y'all about that yesterday. I apologize. Any whoosies. Oh, on Twitter. Okay. But if y'all missed NXT tonight, you missed a fairly decent show. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool to watch NXT.
They added, let's see, Star Wars Demolition, Cycle Filter 3, Hot Shots Call 2, Ridge Racer 2, Oswald 8.
It was a pretty decent show, I will say. So let's get into. And today is Brandy's birthday still. So once again, Brandy, happy birthday, love. I hope you had a good day. But let's get into Dismiss. I love Gigi's render. Her render is fucking dope. I don't care what nobody says. Her render just make you go, I'm one of the baddest bitches alive out here. Is you crazy? Like, I love it. Oh, don't give up. Don't you worry. You don't have to cry. God sees. He sees what you're going through. Oh, yes, he does.
Really? I thought one of the best games for the PS3.
This didn't catch him by surprise. So if you trust him and just step aside. All right, I had to log in, child. Okay. They was fine. I love her render. I think it's dope. Plus her lipstick is really pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna go to NXT. Yeah. Ah, there they go. Got it. Okay, so we're gonna save this render because we got a couple things to talk about. Some things have changed going into Vengeance, ladies and gentlemen. All right. There have been some changes on the horizon. So I'm going to go ahead and save these. And I'll be in to talk about what the girls was talking about earlier. I mean,
Oh,
I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I didn't have this one, so that's the one I was missing. And Tyler Bate returned tonight, which he had to wrestle Javi, and he did pretty good against Tyler Bate. But Tyler Bate is back, so cool, good for Tyler. I actually like Tyler, so I am happy that he's there.
oh, don't make crop out.
Let me see. What am I missing? Nothing. I think I got everything else. All right.
Yeah, I download. I just
so the first match of the night was actually Apollo Crews and Axiom versus
his learning curve was huge.
versus the ever so arrogant Carmelo Hayes and his little buddy Trick Williams. Now, this match was fire. I did get to see the beginning of it and I got to see towards the middle. I didn't get to see the end because I had to work. So, from what I saw, though, it was a solid match between the four competitors. Everybody did their job and it was okay. I'm not going to lie. It was enjoyable, if that makes sense. Also, Gigi and them had a segment where they came out there to brag about being right about both of them winning the opportunity to go up against Roxanne Perez. Lyra came out there and was just like, listen, if it hadn't been for Cora Jade being such a sore loser, I'd be the one standing up there challenging Roxanne for the championship. And of course, the girls was like, well, you ain't got no partner, and you out here against us, and you know how we roll. And Lyra got in the ring and was like, y'all both know the only reason why y'all fighting them together is because you can't beat her by yourselves. So they started beating her up. Roxanne came out there to help her. So later on in the night, a match was made. It was Toxic Attraction versus Roxanne and Lyra. Now, that match I'll get to in a minute. But tonight, we also got two promos cut, okay? One was by Grayson Waller, and the other was by hold tight. And the other was by Braun Breaker. Now, Grayson Waller made it very clear that he was very upset that he got snubbed from his championship. He said, I was 2 seconds away from being champion, and all those numbskulls had to do was make sure that ring was taken care of like it was supposed to. They didn't do that, and they cost me my championship. Now, he was so upset that he had to go and buy himself a replica belt because it's a representation of what he should have on his puny little arms. He's very upset. Braun Breaker, on the other hand, was just as upset as Grayson Waller was, but for a different reason. He didn't want the last thing that he did up against Grayson Waller to be that the ring broke down and it couldn't maintain the match. He wants Grayson Waller to be pinned 1, 2, 3, so there's no more excuses for him to run after. This time, the match is going to be in a steel cage. Braun Breaker said, over my dead body will I let Grayson Waller be the NXT champion. He said he's a disgrace to this belt and what it represents. Unfortunately for Braun Breaker, the chips fall where they may, and I have the sneaking suspicion that Grayson Waller is going to have a trick up his sleeve to where he is going to become the NXT champion. And we're going to be stuck with listening to him rant and rave for a little while. With all that being said, we had a couple more matches. Valentina Feroz went up against Thea tonight, and she did fairly well. And for whatever reason, Electra seems to have some type of affinity for Valentina Feroz. During this match, she came out there and decided Valentina needed a little bit of help. So she tossed her some brass knuckles. Valentina turned the brass knuckles away, like, I don't need to cheat to win. And of course, she ended up eating the mat via Thea for it, which I'm glad, because no shade to Valentina, but Thea ain't been getting no good looks in her matches either, and she definitely needed a W, okay? Now, prior to that, you know that little person that's been running around filming everybody and listening to everybody's conversations overheard homeboy. No, it ain't scripts. That's somebody else. What is that dude's name that hangs with Andre Chase? What's his name?
Jesus Christ, I can't remember his name either.
I can't think of his name for nothing. Not a young Tuck Russell Crowe. That's his name. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you. I couldn't think of that man's name for nothing. Duke Hudson got caught talking shit about Andre Chase, and Andre Chase rolled up on him and said, "Nigga, I heard what the fuck you said. You got something to say to me. You said it in my face and not behind my back." He's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That was taken completely out of context. I did not say anything rude. But we gotta focus, because Thea's having a match. She needs our help. Let's focus on Thea. He switched that conversation real quick, like, okay. He was not with the shit. Anyway, Thea had a match with Valentina. She ended up beating Valentina, which I was happy for her. Thea deserved it. Now, let me see what else I'm missing. There was another tag team match. Gallus went up against Brooks and Briggs. So that match was fairly decent. I'm not gonna lie. Those two teams really do bring out the best in each other. And I could say I was thoroughly entertained in that particular match with those two teams. So Gallus and Briggs and Brooks were having their match. And during the match, Kiana came out there and pushed Fallon out the way. And Fallon was just like, "What are you doing?" And she's just like, "He's obviously hurt. Like, move out of the way." She's like, "Give him some space. Let them help him." I can hear what Fallon was trying to tell her. That's why Fallon's like, "She don't mean you no harm. Something is not right here." Briggs ain't trying to hear that. Okay? A woman is interested in him and he focused. He wrote in. All he care about is fuck ass Kiana like him. And he like her. I don't trust that bitch as far as I could throw her. And I know something ain't right. So I don't. Now, Kiana told him the truth about how she felt, but he was just like, "She ain't going nowhere, so you either going to have to get with it or get gone." And Kiana was like, "I ain't got to do nothing." Fallon said, "I ain't got to do shit." She walked her ass away, but she came back a little bit later and she said, "Listen, for your sake, I will try my best to be nice to her." She said, "I'm going to try." He said, "Do you mean it?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Just to show you that I have a heart, I went on ahead and requested a tag team match, and my tag team partner is going to be Kiana." I was like, Soft head, make a hard ass, as my mama say. That's what my mama say. So we'll see. Okay. Any hoosies. Now, tonight, we also had New Day come out there and basically talk about vengeance and how they're going up against the Gallus brothers. And well, Pretty Dev didn't like that shit. They came out there and was like, listen, y'all know we are the rightful challengers for those belts. Y'all just too scared to go up against us. I knew they said, what? No, like, no. It was like, hey, cut that shit. We are the rightful challengers, not Gallus. Then Gallus came out there and was like, hold up, bitch. We beat y'all fair and square in a gauntlet match that you suggested. Don't be coming at our neck because you tired and lazy. They was like, what? Whole brawl broke out. All three teams in there fighting. So now, the match at Vengeance is a triple threat match. Well, shout out to Shawn Michaels for that because that's going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. Okay? We love to see it. Now, Tyler Bate had his match with Javier. Javier tried to come out there and sing, child. Only thing I'll say about Javier is, honey, find a gimmick and stick to it. Okay? Or at least come up with something. I mean, you are annoying, so I guess that's a part of your gimmick. But stick to one gimmick. You can't be Elias, right? Like you can't do that. You can't do that. And stop lying. Like he said his song went to the top 40. I'm like, where? Where, honey? Now listen. Soul Ruka and Alba Fire had a match today. It was a pretty cute match. But Soul Ruka hit her damn signature. That bitch tore Alba Fire's ass up, mainly because Isla Dawn was sitting at the top of one of them podiums in there, staring down on Alba, and she seems to be getting underneath Alba's skin. Now, I would venture out to say that eventually Alba's gonna turn heel and join the dark side with Alba Fire. I mean, with Isla Dawn, and they're gonna become some type of tag team. Because it seemed like them spurts that be talking to Isla done somehow come and took over Alba Fire too. So they just gonna work together and become the new tag team champions, which I ain't got no issues with that. I think that'll be much more interesting to watch than to watch them two disco twins run around, keep telling everybody they the longest reigning tag team champions in NXT history. That's good for you, bitch. But we do not care. Okay? We don't. We don't care about it. So I think they're going to join them two up, which I ain't got no problem with. Alba ain't been a heel in a minute. She been a face for quite some time. And while I like her as a face, Alba don't work well as a face. At least they don't book her well as a face. She get more flies with Honey as a heel. Okay? Okay? Okay. Not top 40 on Mars. Okay? Like I said, she hang out with Riddle. Get up and get and gone. Who hang out with Riddle? So Ruka hang out with Riddle? A lot of people hang out with Riddle. Can you be surprised? Hell, almost everybody hang out with Riddle. It's giving Iconics 2019. I don't mind it. Besides, if she's gonna be down there any longer, it'll be something new for Alba, so I'd be here for it. Dancing bitch tag team girl. Okay to hang out with Riddle. I mean, do you really care about that? Because that damn highlighter streak she had on her face today was the only thing I saw. I was like, that is very striking. Like, your highlighter not supposed to be that. And like, she just took the brush and just lined it. Oh my goodness. Stop. Okay. So we had that tag team match happen, and the girls was fighting. Lyra got pulled out by fuck ass Cora. Cora brought her stupid ass in there and decided she wanted to go after Lyra again. Lyra and her start fighting and she gone. Okay, baby, you don't see her no more. And Roxanne was in there by herself, so you got a little preview of a triple threat match. Now they had the move set up so that JC could execute it properly, but you know, shit happens. Essentially, Gigi got kicked in the face by JC, and of course, Gigi ended up suffering the pop rocks. That was it. Game, set, match. And the girls was in there arguing because one got hit in the face and the other one hit the other in the face. And she was very, very upset by that, you know. And it was like, there's no point of contention with toxic attraction. We're great. You're amazing. You're amazing. All right. Really, Riddle ain't really a shitty person. Yeah, he cheated on his wife, but the bitch is all back. The only thing I don't like about Riddle is his copy and paste wrestling sometimes. I don't know Riddle enough to make sure he's a shitty person, but I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not really the biggest fan of Matt Riddle, and I feel like a lot of times he likes to try to get underneath people's skin so he can kind of booster himself up. Like that shit he was doing with Goldberg and with Brock Lesnar. I don't like that. I feel like if you're a rookie or if you coming into the game, like you ain't got to bow down to nobody. You ain't got to be nobody's little bitch, but you do need to be respectful. Like everybody should be respectful of each other, and he's always putting some sound bites in the media or doing something stupid, thinking that's gonna get him where he need to be, and it didn't. It took them pairing him with Randy Orton for him to get his shit together. So I was just like, I don't like it. I'm in Riddle ass till he quit the failing the drug test. They ain't got nothing to do with me, baby. Goldberg did. So did Brock Lesnar, if you're gonna be real. Oh, my leg is hurting. It is a screw or like a spring in this bed that's digging right in my leg. Oh, hold tight, y'all. Okay. Woo, child. Like Whitney, he told him, I don't wrestle. I don't fight. I beat bitches up. Respect. Anyway, we got 2 weeks until Vengeance. Friday will make it 2 weeks. And we shall see what the girls are going to be doing. Okay? Okay. Now, we got a couple things to talk about. Babe, my phone up there. It's plugged up there. Hand me my phone. Thank you so much. Lol. All right, y'all. So, I already covered the Briscoes. Just so y'all know, some of y'all coming in late. I already covered them. We're going to keep it cute in the comments. Yes? Amazing. So, WrestleMania Hollywood is coming. Okay? He sees, see, y'all need to make that switch to memory foam too, child. It hurt. The spring is digging in my leg. All right, y'all going to WrestleMania because the tickets are on sale right now. Y'all need to get y'all tick cards, okay? Your tick cards. We got a couple of WWE news with the biography and then the legends. And we got biography, legends, and we got WWE revivals coming back to TV on WWE with WWE on A&E because you know they got that deal with A&E. So it says, and I quote, February 19th, Sunday, with the season premiere of Biography of Legends, followed by the season 2 premiere of WWE Rivals, will be airing at 10. Airing back to back each Sunday, the series continues to explore the lives and careers of some of the most iconic WWE superstars through unprecedented access, interviews, and footage. The premieres continue A&E's WWE ongoing partnership featuring 130 hours of premium WWE themed series and specials commissioned by the network are to air exclusively on A&E platforms and distributed worldwide by A&E networks. Under with the award-winning biography banner, each 2-hour episode of Legends continues to tell the intimate personal stories behind the success of some of WWE's most memorable legends and events. Through rare archival footage, in-depth interviews, each episode explores a different legend and their immense impact on the WWE universe and pop culture. The season premiere will explore the infamous group NWO, with other legends featured this season, including Jake the Snake Roberts, Chyna, Dusty Rhodes, Kane, and the Iron Sheik. The following biography Legends season 2 of Rivals returns with actor and former WWE writer Freddie Prinze Jr. leading a roundtable discussion of WWE luminaries to delve into the storylines and dynamic characters behind the epic battles that built WWE. Each 1-hour episode features archival footage from WWE's library as well as interviews with the legends involved and the superstars that watch these rivalries unfold. The season begins with examining Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant and will explore other rivalries, including Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, Taker versus Mankind, The Rock versus John Cena, Triple H versus Batista, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, and Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels. Damn, Stone Cold got 2 rivalries. Okay, Stone Cold. The action continues later this year with an additional WWE focused premieres. In addition to WWE biographies, Legends episodes premiering this spring, there will be more WWE stories featured in season 2 of WWE's Most Wanted Treasures. This season, WWE Hall of Famers Booker T, Mick Foley, and Lita lead the search for WWE's most iconic missing memorabilia. Biography, WWE Legends, and WWE Rivals are produced by the WWE Network for A&E. Executive producers are Kevin Dunn and Chris Kaiser. Executive producers for the A&E Network are Elaine Bryant and Brad Abramson and Jonathan Partridge. A&E Networks holds worldwide distribution rights for the content. So we're going to get some new shit from A&E from Biography Legends, Rivals, and WWE's Most Memorable Treasures. So that's pretty cool. That's cool. Also, their live event schedule has been expanded. Yes, it has, ladies and gents. All right. So they are. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull it up. Show. Doom 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 doom. Now, with this being Hollywood, I'm looking forward to seeing the whole theme of the set design. I know them outfits going to be outlandish too. I don't know about that. Aaliyah, you're not going? Why? I'm going to WrestleMania this year. I'm so excited. Cool. Amazing. Hello. All right. So WWE has expanded their live schedule. Friday on April 14th, they're going to be, SmackDown is going to be at the Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska. Ew, they still go to Nebraska? No shade to nobody who watches me from Nebraska, but it just seemed like it's all tumbleweeds and farmland. That seemed real sad. But anyways, Saturday on the 15th, Saturday night main event is going to be in Rio Rancho Event Center in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, I guess that is. Sunday, April 16th, Sunday Stunner is going to be Don Haskins Center in El Paso, Texas. Monday, April 17th, Raw will be at Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Friday, April 21st, SmackDown is going to be in Schottenstein Center in Columbus, Ohio. Saturday, April 22nd, Saturday night's main event will be in Allen County War Memorial Coliseum in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Monday, April 24th, Raw Allstate Arena will be in Chicago, Chi-Town. And on Friday, April 28th, SmackDown will be in American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. How they go? Wow, their schedules are so weird. Then we get the final setup. Saturday, April 29th will be Saturday's main event, and it will be in Fort Arena in Beaumont, Texas. Sunday Stunner will be in Brookshire Grocery Arena in Bossier, Louisiana. And on Monday, Raw will be in the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. And then on that following Monday, a few Mondays out, Raw will be at the Giant Center in Hershey, PA. So they moving and shaking with these next events and where they're going to be at. Every time you come in here, you say this. And I put your comment up. So why do you keep doing that? What's the issue exactly? Your comment is up, sir. Relax. Anyways, next Monday is Raw 30. All right. So Raw 30 has a few scheduled matches. You've got Austin Theory, who's set to defend his title against Bobby Lashley. The Raw Legends are supposed to show up. I guess. All these motherfuckers is bald-headed. Everybody losing their hair except for the Bellas. They're the only legends they could call. Lita couldn't come. Trish couldn't come. None of them could come. Okay, girl. If Rock did come back, he wouldn't need to win no Rumble. Now a WrestleMania match would be sickening, but let's not get carried away here. Well, people said Ronda didn't need to win the Rumble either, but she did, so. I'm tired of seeing these same legends. I mean, right? There's more than just these people. There's more than just them. I don't want to see the Bella Twins. I see them hoes I see at least one of them. After every Monday Night Raw, her ass is on there. What is it? Barmageddon? Is that the name of that show? Right? Ain't that the name of the show? Child, I don't even see the Bella Twins. I'm okay. Shit. Trish and Lita are overused. I'd rather see them than to see what for what? Shit. Jerry, we see you every big pay-per-view, please. We see you all the time. Laughing my butt off. Now they are all bald head. Look at them. Jerry hanging on to his follicles by a thread. And look at Rick. Rick, no, he bald headed. And he keep bleaching his hair to God. That hair gonna fall out one day, watch. And the Undertaker, he trying it with his damn hair, but he know his hair falling out. He probably got pieces on his hat too. Shawn Michaels said, fuck it. I got a bald spot. I'm cutting that shit off. I don't fucking blame him. Do it. He losing his hair. Road Dogg losing his hair. This motherfucker is definitely losing his hair. Ain't nobody's hairline starting in the middle of their head. I ain't gonna say nothing about Ryan because he black. And Teddy Long been bald his whole life. He came out the womb bald headed. Okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, child. I'd like a day without Jerry. They ain't gonna stop bringing his old ass out there. Yeah, okay. It is Nikki. The alcoholic would be on there. Oh, that's trash. You know what? I'm gonna just shut the fuck up and eat this salmon burger. Woo! At this point, Rick is bleaching his skin. This picture of the Undertaker looked like he hot glued on that hat. He hot glued pieces on that hat. You see what I'm saying? Cause you don't like listen. Hulk Hogan used to do that shit. He still do. He wear them bandanas, but them bandanas got hair piece tracks in them. And he know damn well he ain't got no hair. Just go bald. Your ass is bald headed. Stop playing with me. I can't. Anyways, and then we got the steel cage match between Becca and Bailey's ass. Bailey came out there with them boots on last night. Thought she was doing some child. And honey, she was dinosaur stomping down that ramp in them heels. I said, girl, you gonna bust your ass. You got to walk. You have to walk. And them knees was just as bent. I said, stand up straight, girl. Why did you watch it? Why did you put the boots on if you couldn't walk in them, honey? Ooh, she was tore up. Tore up. Bianca and Montez are divine to watch on what happens live. I didn't see them on there, but they told me yesterday that they was on there, and I was like, that's cool. Bianca definitely is one of the girls that they put the camera on Bianca. They need media scrum. Bianca, you and Montez ready? Okay, girl, go on out there and rep for the WWE. Thank you so much. We'll throw you a quick couple thousand, get you a couple 100,000 for going over there. We appreciate you so much. You're still Raw Women's Champion. We love you. We need you. We need you to go because you're our girl. You're our media woman. Okay, we need that. Bianca's everywhere, as she fucking should be. Okay? Next, I want to see your TV shows. Offer her one. I tell you where to put her at. Either put her on Power with Monet and them, or put her in P Valley, but don't make her the stripper. Make her somebody that come in there and beat somebody up. Or put her on Young Rock, but make her somebody she could be on. Who could she play on Young Rock? She got height. Who could she play on Young Rock? It need to be somebody that stand out. I don't know. Y'all will figure it out. Ooh, she could be on Bel Air. That's cute, Kenny. That's cute. That's real cute. She said, walking like a Trek searching for its next meal. Child. She was watching. I call it a Trex. Child, I read it just how she typed it. She meant T-Rex, baby. My poor ass. I'm so sorry, Kenny. Anyway, like she's so damn beautiful. I literally fucking can't. You say that every time you see that woman. You better calm your hot ass down. Go wash your hot pocket and cool it down. Calm down. She said, I literally can't stand it. You calm that hot pocket down. And then Bianca and Montez gonna be on in the NFL game this week. So yeah, she everywhere. I also love how they are holding hands. They truly do love each other. I'm in love with her. I can see that. Go throw some water on your hot pocket. Cool yourself down. It needs to be ice cold. Relax yourself. Shut up, Jared. Anyways, y'all. You always ain't did something. She said, when I met her, I couldn't even look her in the eyes. Oh, I am not denying that she's lying. I'm just saying Tirza is on it. Montez is funny as all get out. Well, that's obvious. I pretty would be. Bianca is my Super Bowl pick. Now, some of y'all weren't here yesterday, so we talked about the shows, and they finally put up some of the renders for the Royal Rumble. So the pitch black match is set for Royal Rumble, as is the WWE Universal Championship match between KO and Roman Reigns. All right, and of course, look at this render. Bianca ate that render up. Look at that. Look at that. I like Alexa too, but this is my favorite graphic of all of them because it just looks so fire. Montez and Rhea yelling at each other during matches is the funniest thing ever. Cause she's always squawking. She's always squawking and during the match. It's so annoying. Montez got a little bit emotional when he talked about how much he idolizes The Rock and how watching him wrestle got him through losing his sister when he was 10. Oh, I wonder if he ever met him. Well, if The Rock show up, he could very well have his chance, you know? But Bianca and Bliss have amazing chemistry with each other. They work with each other very well, which I like. And I like the fact that they have curated a story all their own outside of just that title. That shit really works, and it really has created a niche for Bianca where she has revolving storylines with her opponents. And it's not just about them attacking her, it's usually something underlying in that story. With Becky, Becky was mad that she was forgotten about. She was upset that Bianca took her place and Bianca had a bigger reception to the crowd than she did. With Bayley was jealous of the shine and the star power that Bianca had as well. She didn't like the fact that Bianca was at the top of the mountain. Plus, she needed that title to solidify her place in their group Damage Control. And with Bliss and Bianca, it's more along the lines of Bliss having this issue with this conflict of personalities. And that also has an underline with their friendship being fractured because of her fracturing. So you got a lot going on between all three of those rivalries, and all three of those rivalries lasted for a year. And while some of us complained, which I did during Bianca and Bayley's rivalry, and of course with Becky's rivalry with her, I could really say that I appreciate the fact that they gave this woman a decent title reign and they didn't just throw people at her and not have her have a storyline with each person. They actually did take the time to curate things with her, and they haven't always done that with people who've been champion, i.e. Naomi. It didn't happen with Naomi, and I was upset about that, but I'm glad that it happened with Bianca. So sometimes one person makes a sacrifice so the other can be able to win, and I think that's generally what happened. Hopefully Naomi will come back and she'll be able to get her time in the sun as well. No, like once you're less than 10 feet from of Bianca, you'll understand. I'm holding on to this buried alive match. Child, it is not happening. Oh, I hope he does meet him. I think he did read somewhere that The Rock praised Montez. I got to go back and find the article. No, seriously, I haven't seen a woman that beautiful since Janet, and that's no bullshit. I do not deny anything that any of you are saying. I've always seen that Bianca was blessed beyond measure, and it's not just her physical beauty. What you guys are seeing is her inner beauty. It radiates from her. You could tell when she comes out there. So I'm pretty sure in person it's like watching somebody with the aura around them all the time, and that's because she's just blessed beyond measure. That happens. There are a lot of people like that. It's like watching an angel walk on earth. It is. Yes, Tip, I love that Bianca adapts to each of her opponents. But they hating ass white marks saying it's boring. It's really not boring. Honestly, they'll appreciate it when it's over. When it's over and done with, they are not going to appreciate it until they go back and look at it. Bianca has what you would call the a beyond typical booking. She's got a story arc booking for a champion, and she literally goes over every single time. No matter what happens, Bianca goes over. She is at the top. Now, I won't say that's what's going to happen at the end of her title reign because obviously she's going to end up putting somebody else over. But Bianca's story arc is usually very similar. The person comes after them, after her with they got a reason. It's not always I just want your championship. No, they want everything that she has. The glory, the admiration, the championship. They want it all. So when that happens, you know what I'm saying? When that happens, you can see how that story plays out from start to finish, and it really does work out in her favor because Bianca embodies being a face the best way she knows how, and she's not a severe baby face like Roxanne where she's just super nice about it. Bianca gets mad. Bianca goes at the person who's attacking her, who's taking her out. She got a little bit of fire and spunk to her, very similar to the way Cena was when Cena was champion and was a face for a long time. The crowd just got bored with him being a face, but he had his moments. You know what I'm saying? Bianca just has a way of captivating everybody no matter who you are. There's gonna always gonna be haters. There's always gonna be haters. But you know what? At this point, they just got a reason to complain because I guarantee you, when if Bliss ever gets that title back at any point in time, they gonna complain about her having the title. They gonna complain about somebody else getting the title. It's a constant revolving door, child, and I ain't got time for it. Bianca is absolutely beautiful on the outside, but meeting her, her beauty really radiates from within. The Rock did praise Montez. He said he was a big fan of his and his mic skills and promo work. I told you, you could see um Bianca's beauty from within. That is what y'all are seeing when you see her. It's just she genuinely has an aura of just she just blessed, honey. And some people you can just see it when you meet them. Some people you can just feel it when you're around them. They radiate that type of power, and it's a very good thing for her. You could tell she have a beautiful spirit. Her energy is so pure and joyous. When I met her, we weren't allowed to. That's how it's supposed to be, though. Facts. I told you she had a Fenty deal. I told you. And as a baby face, she makes it easy for the heels to shine. She just naturally elevates it. It's so easy to book her character wise. We weren't allowed to touch her due to COVID, and typical me, my ass was crying, and she was like, "I wish I could hug you." And in my head, I'm like, "Girl, Tears, I hope you get to meet her again so you can get a hug." Wait, she just confirmed her Fenty Beauty collaboration, but I know that she had it. They have to. It take them a year to get stuff together when it comes to them creating products. As soon as that bitch drop, I'm getting it. I don't care. Come hell or high water. If I'm broke, I'm getting it. I'm is getting it. I'm getting it because it's probably gonna be a lipstick, and I'm getting it. I don't care. I'm is buying it. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. When it comes to the makeup world, that shit I be knowing. But listen, when it comes to that shit, it takes them over a year to create a product, just one product or collection, because they have to work on those collections in tandem. It take them either 1 to 2, between 1 and 2 years to create an entire collection or product. So I knew when she showed up as a Fenty ambassador that she started then. And I told y'all then that she had the Fenty collab and she was going to be working on it. And it's not going to come out right away because it's going to take time. I told you. Bianca's star power is reaching so many high places outside of WWE. So happy for her. Bitch, I'm getting multiples, especially if she do a red lipstick. Fenty's lipstick formula is really nice. Right now Rihanna has those interchangeable cartridges for her lipstick containers, but her lipstick formula is really nice. I have her eyeshadows. Her eyeshadows are okay, but her lipstick formula, her powders, her foundations, bomb. Love those. I have her glosses. Her gloss bombs are unmatched. There's very few glosses that are even close to what Rihanna provides in terms of glosses. So if she do a gloss, a lipstick, powder, whatever she do, whatever she creates, I'm buying it. As long as it's something I ain't already got. Because I have so much makeup. I actually have to go in there and throw it out because it's expired. One of these days I'm gonna show y'all all my makeup. Y'all gonna be like, this bitch here. I'm gonna be like, don't judge me. Don't fucking judge me. Judge your mammy. Don't judge me. But shout out to Bianca because she's moving and shaking and doing it for the culture. That's a fact because I am not a gloss girl at all, but I love her gloss bombs. I'm telling you. Telling you, child. A little plumping agent never hurt nobody. Now, NXT Vengeance is on Saturday, February 4th. Now, yesterday we ran this shit down. The whole month of February, it's going to be nuts. Vengeance is on the 4th. That following week, I believe, is the week of the Super Bowl. The week after that is the week of Elimination Chamber. Okay? So, for the next 3 weeks after Royal Rumble, it's going to be PLE, PLE, Super Bowl, PLE. So, we got 3 PLEs back to back, 2 from the main roster and 1 from NXT. We're not getting no fucking breaks here. Bitch, all the makeup I got, I can open a store. It's really ridiculous, but I love it. Facts. I can't help it. I ordered some makeup. I just bought some makeup and I used it. It was really nice. I just used it, but Jesus, child. I just got done making a rum raisin cake, and I put my client paid for it, and my brother had sent her to me, and she sent me a message on Instagram and told me that the cake was delicious and she was happy. She thanked me for it, and I had boozed that cake up. I had put a full cup of rum in that cake, and then I soaked it in brown sugar rum syrup. Child, and then I made one for the house, but I didn't put enough raisins in that one. I only put enough raisins in the one I made for her. Child, my brother probably down there tearing that damn cake up. I'm going to Oza on Friday. I got a gift card for Christmas. Child, I done spent enough damn money. Bel Air season premiere. Did it come on today? Y'all, let me tell you what happened to Tirza. Tirza was agonizing over this cake that she wanted to make for Malcolm for 2 weeks straight. Donnie helped her and I helped her. And Donnie had to work, and he'd be asleep during the day. So he couldn't help her every day. So when she needed help, she would call me. And she was going back and forth to the store. And yeah, babe. Yeah, they are. And she was going back and forth to the store. And let me tell you what she did. She made the cake per Monet versus Kyrie. She made the cake per my recipe. I had to modify the recipe so that she could make it vegan. And oh fuck, that's on February 18th. That's next month. No, darn, you lie. Really? This is some bullshit. The IWC ain't getting no break in February. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna pay for that match, but it done sold out. The whole match done sold out because it's in San Diego, I think, and it done sold out. Sasha got bad selling power. I give her that, child. But anyways, let me tell y'all. It's in Cali. Okay. He said Black History Month is full. Yes. We love to see it. Respect. I don't know if it's the 18th, but it's next month. Yeah, babe. She said, not that I give a fuck. Oh, tears up. It'll probably be a solid match. I ain't gonna shit on the match itself because I actually love Kairi Sane. I really do. I love her. I feel like if she hadn't been missing and missing her home, she'd have been great in WWE. But Nia probably fucked that shit up with her petty ass. Oh, you gonna miss the Super Bowl because you're going on that? You going on that camping trip, girl? Well, I think this is a much needed trip for you, and you get to go, and everything's taken care of, Donnie. And I think that that's definitely something that you need. It's something that you deserve, to be more specific. Everybody deserves some downtime, and I feel like out of the whole group, besides Kenny, because she don't never go nowhere, po child, we're gonna have to go kidnap Kenny and take her somewhere. But out of the whole group, you don't never really get to go on no vacation or do nothing. And I be wanting you to have some time to yourself. Come hell or high water, Nicole, get that boat trip going. You feel me? She don't be playing that shit. She said, listen, I needs my break. She going on that boat trip. And Alexis usually goes on a trip every year with her husband and her family. So I'm glad Donnie getting to have some vacation. Anyway, let me tell y'all what happened with Tears and her cake. Oh Lord, she baking the third batch of cakes, child. Kenny banging on this group chat. I hope everybody can go. But if they don't, she's gonna go, whether everybody go or not. Let me tell y'all what happened with Tirza. She called me and she was asking me about the ingredients, and I helped her. She made it. Everything was cool. I think it was Saturday. Was it Saturday, Tirza, or Friday? Either way, she called me and she says, hey, sister. And I said, hey. And she says, you want to tell her? And all I hear in the background is this grown man with his mouth full of cupcake talking about some thank you. He was just eating cake. I said, Tirza. It was Saturday. As she said, he's just eating cupcakes. I didn't think anything of it. She calls me again and she says he ate all of them. He ate all the cakes. I said, Tirza, he ate what? She's like, he ate all the cupcakes. I said, no, he can't eat cupcakes and shit like that. I don't care if it's vegan or not. You can't eat it like that. You can't just sit up and eat cake like that. We are over 30. We get fat real easy. You have to be careful. Child, that baby didn't want to hear none of that. He ate them damn cupcakes. Tia said the next day, I got upset. He ate them for breakfast. She made some cakes. She made him another batch. And she was like, Tiffany, I have to make another batch of cakes for him. He wants me to make another batch. Can I use the leftover frosting? And I told her, sure. And I gave her a little trick just in case the frosting got a little firm for her. And I was like, all right, you should be good. I figured she would make a small batch and she would be fine. No. She called me. She said, Tiff, what is going on with this recipe? What did you do? He wants me to make another set. She had to go with him to a dinner and he asked for another set of cupcakes again. She said, I'm in here, gonna have to come in here and make cakes again. I'm like, okay, you got to tell him he got to slow down because I'm telling you, just because it's vegan, don't mean he ain't gonna get chunky. You got to be careful, okay? Because fat is fat and it clogs the arteries, and you want to be here for a long time and a good time, okay? He got to slow down. She said she's making another batch of cookies, and I said, well, cupcakes. And I was like, well, I have made cakes before, and Marcel is in here. He is my witness, okay? Because I make these citrus bundt cakes that I made for our and I made some lemon pound cake for Nicole and she loved it too. But I made some citrus bundt cakes for oh god. I made some citrus bundt cakes for our class reunion it was a kickball cookout thing. My citrus my husband went to the thing. I was tired. I made over 100 of those mini bundt cakes. I was exhausted, okay? Exhausted. And I was at home. I was asleep, okay? My husband calls me, and my friend Donna was like, Tiffany, what did you put in these cakes? All I see is my friend Donald, Marcel was there, and a couple other people was there in the camera. These is crack cakes. Why is you selling us crack? I saw people on our Facebook, and I was getting tagged because, child, when I was giving the cakes away because a lot of people didn't show up, but people bought the cakes anyway. And so one person, like there was a guy that I went to school with, heavy into fitness. He bought the cake and he ate them, but he ate both of them. He bought two. He put them in the microwave and he put them in the microwave and ate them with ice cream and basically ate himself into a stupor and was just like, yep, that was my cheat meal, them two bundt cakes, but it was fucking worth it. And I was like, oh my God. But I can't even lie. I get it from my grandmother and my aunt. They were both bakers and cooks. And I don't know, something about that just resonated with me. So everything they got was passed down to me. My Aunt Rosie was an avid baker. My father tells me about my Aunt Rosie all the time. And she used to bake cakes and she would have them baked, wrapped in wax paper in those sugar cookie tins, those butter cookie tins you get for Christmas. And she would have them wrapped up and baked in those tins and just stacked up and marked. And then when my daddy would go and visit her, she would have a cake for him. So I try to make cakes and keep a cake in the house. So my dad, when he wants some cake, he can have a piece. My dad is very spoiled. he's very, very, very spoiled. Child, I had a cupcake the other day and it was too sweet. Now, one thing I don't do is make my cakes too sweet. It's a sweet cake, I'm not going to lie, but it's not super sugary sweet. It is a sweet cake. Now, that carrot cake recipe that I doctored for Tirza, I swapped out a half a cup of white sugar for brown sugar because I like the depth of flavor that it gives to the cake. And obviously so does Malcolm, because he's sitting up there eating fucking carrot cake every time that child is in the kitchen making them damn cupcakes. My motherfucking heart started racing. I said, whoa. Oh no, baby. He said, child, wait till you get a hold of this cheesecake recipe because I done perfected it. Oh Lord. I have a cheesecake recipe that has never failed me. My cheesecake is like really thick and dense, and that's just the way I like it. He said sugar coma. Marcel's stupid. He said, you really got me fucked up. What was I supposed to do? Give you a bad recipe? I told you if I get pregnant this year off of this cake, it's your fault. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's not my fault. You got to cool your hot pocket down. Okay? Cool her down. Say, no, not today. Relax yourself. She said that was good. Poor Brandon. Brandon said, I ate a whole box of birthday cupcakes and I'm not ashamed. It was the icing. I don't know who the fuck ordered them, but it was butter and whipped cream icing. I was like, who the fuck does that? I don't know, babes. Not Hot Pocket. It's a Hot Pocket, child. It's so funny because mine is like creamy and fluffy. Mine is thick. It's dense, but it is creamy. And I like it that way. That's the way I like to make it. That's the way I serve it. And it's always really, really good. Especially when I swirl it with stuff. Oh, I fucking love it. I just like the way it bake up. It's so goddamn good. I may need to order some crack cakes. Marcel, you the one who told Gerard that you wanted to do game night again. You better start planning, bro. Because we coming to your house. Y'all ain't going to be piling up in my shit. I'm going to come fuck up your shit. Go to your house and tear your shit up. I'm like, what you got over here? Oops, sorry, I broke that. Damn, dude, you got to get that replaced? I can't pay for that. That was an exo dance. I'm just... Like Tim and I cook two different ways. It's crazy. Very much so. I do not like my cheesecake to be like Cheesecake Factory. I hate that because Cheesecake Factory's cheesecake to me is real light and airy, and I don't want that. I like the flavor of the cheesecake that complements the lemon a lot. I love that so much. That's what I want. Like, I love it that way. But I was definitely like, I'm too old for this shit. Big bad, hell yeah. Summertime. Marcel, anything after March because, well, it can't be, what is it, Memorial Day? It can't be Memorial Day because I'm going out of town with my dad because my dad's birthday is that weekend. So I'm not going to be able to do that, which I believe is in May. Let me pull it up. It can be, let me see. January, February, March. It can be anytime in April. Yeah, the week before Memorial Day, the 25th through the 31st, I will not be here. So y'all can plan it anytime before that, anytime after that, as long as it's not AJ's birthday. Y'all can do whatever, and I'll be there. Or tell me what I'm supposed to cook or bring, and I'll be there. Come fuck up y'all shit right quick. But I'm gonna need that baked recipe because I do like a good baked. We'll plan it, no rush. I can't believe I'm gonna be a quarter this year. This nigga said he gonna be a quarter.
25.
Yeah. Wait till you hit 30. What is that? I'll be, by the time he hit 30, I'll be 41, 42. Because that's 6 years from now.
I'll be 37 next month. Hell, I saw college.
I'm 36 now. I'll be 42 by the time he hit 30. I mean, yeah, by the time he hit 30. What is the John Cena push? One, I don't believe Bianca and John Cena have the same push, but they do have a similar trajectory. A John Cena push would be, it's very reminiscent to Triple H's push back in the day. It's relentless, and it is 100%. He said, "Don't say it out loud, Gerard. Damn." That deuce in the corner. Yeah. Yeah, you need to hear it. 25. 2-5. Them knees cracked as soon as he said it, didn't it? You're getting old, playboy. You old. That bite cracking. The John Cena push is simple. It's just really just where you are consistently given match after match, feud after feud. You are at the top of the mountain, whether you have a title or not, and you are always at the forefront and you're always on television. But Bianca's push is not like that. It seems more organic than it is, and that's due to Bianca. Because originally, Bianca was champ. Bianca ended up losing her title in the middle of her championship reign. You know, shit was going haywire for Bianca at first. Matter of fact, it was right at the early stages of it. You know, it was a little haywire for her. But then after it was over, she was able to push through and still was relevant. Got herself back to the top of the mountain, headlined WrestleMania for a second year in a row, became champion at WrestleMania for a second year in a row, and haven't looked back since. You know, and despite her getting her championship taken from her via Becky, it didn't darken her star. It just made it even brighter. Anyways, he said, I don't even use lemon because I don't have a zester. Listen, I make three types of citrusy cheesecakes, okay? One has just lemon, the other is a key lime cheesecake. And then my third one is a citrus combined cake. I always put, and I like to use fresh lemon juice, fresh juice, fresh pineapple, that kind of stuff, because I like the way that tastes. It's a better flavor. Welcome to the club, Don, until March 5th. Don't say it out loud, Damn. Babe, if you don't know, we really can't explain it, child. Hers is more tone. Nah, nobody is getting a Cena push after the shit I seen. What? Rico, how was your first day? Rico went to his wrestling school today.
I'll say it was his first day.
Mm-hmm. His first day of the actual school and being there. I need some coffee tomorrow. I do not want to go down there and make it. I just want to lay down. Everything hurts. Oh. But was it a good day? Was it a successful day? I'm sure you came home and fell out and be like, I love this. He said, but I'm eating this shit up. I bet you are. Just in love. He said it was great. Now I done that. I done did that coconut cheesecake. A couple of people on in class are a little ick. Now why would you say that? Why would you say that? Not the ick. That shit was bomb. Still don't like coconut, but if I did, I smashed. My favorite cheesecake to make at this point is my apple pie cheesecake, and I have two ways that I make it. One way is I take my cheesecake recipe, I swirl cooked down applesauce. I put like a half a cup of um brown sugar, some cinnamon. I put some cloves, apple pie spice in there, and I mix it up. I cook it down till it's thick like a jelly, and then I cool it down and I swirl that in my cheesecake once I get my cheesecake mixed. And then I take the rest of that and I put that on top of my cheesecake, and then I drizzle dulce de leche on top of the cheesecake. That's the cheesecake I won that award for. It was fire. It was so good. They said I got robbed though. My daddy was upset because he was like, why do they got a bake competition and people is making real food in it? He said that ain't fair. And I'm like, Daddy, I got third place.
Cornbread salad.
He was like, how the fuck they gonna give the cornbread salad the edge over your cheesecake? He was like, hell no, we need to reach. Gerard was pissed. He was like, third. I said, babe, it's fine. No, the fuck it ain't. You won. You won, goddammit. It was a bake-off. Not no damn food off. What the hell kind of shit is this? You should have been in your own category. I said, oh my God. When they say your people don't ride for you, child. Because they're like full marks. Oh, word. Favorite pound cake to make? My favorite pound cake to make, hands down, is a lemon pound cake. I love it. I can make that cake in my sleep. I love it. I love it to death. So that's my favorite cake. That's the cake that my friend Manny, he cries for it every time I make cake. He gets very upset when I do not make lemon pound cake. He gets very mad at me. So I have made it before, and I like making the citrus pound cake because the citrus pound cakes that I make, I put a orange and lemon sugar on top of it, and it'd be so good because I have it on top right when the icing is wet, so the sugar sticks to it, and then by the time you eat it, you get that nice little crunch from the sugar, and it's so good. At least that's what I'm told, and I love it too. And a few of them had to get told multiple times, hey, do the shit that the way we're teaching you to. Don't try and be a wrestler yet. Make sure you soak that shit in salt. You make sure you soak in that salt. Okay. Sorry. I'm reading it and trying to fan, child. The best way I describe it is they're all too busy trying to be wrestlers that they're forgetting their students. One dude came in with full knee pads, kick pads, saying he want to be the Black Pete Dunne, talking about when do we have to order our gear. Like, sir, we're not going to need gear for another year. No. Food off, child. He was upset. At least he has an idea, but he needs to chill. I think they're just a little excited and a little overzealous, but that'll calm down once the teacher starts to corral them and make them understand that there's stuff that they have to learn first before they can start going into being a wrestler and ordering gear and all that stuff. There's work that needs to be done, you know? Right, learn the fundamentals. And one dude kept doing shit while the trainer was talking. Oh, he would have been kicked out fucking with me. Ooh, child. But anyways, I'm glad Malcolm was happy with Tears' cake. She in there making cake right now.
Jesus.
At 11:18 at night because Malcolm wanted more cupcakes. I told her what to do. I told her to make a double batch of cake, freeze half of them and only leave 6 of them out. Make her some frosting, freeze that because it freezes just fine. And then when he wants some more, get it out, let it come to the icing she can just pipe unless it's super solid. Let it when he want a cake, thaw him out 1 cupcake, ice it, and be like, "This is all you getting. I am not making you no more cupcakes, okay?" And don't go in my stash either, cuss his ass out, cause he got to slow down. He gonna fuck around and gain weight. I'm telling you, cause my cakes put it on you, okay? You definitely get a pocket. That ass get to jiggling a little extra. You like, wait a minute.
All right, you gonna be doing something. You gonna hear extra teeth clapping. You like, hold on,
right?
That. Wait a minute, what was that?
Right, you extra. You got that extra ass clap. You ain't supposed to have that. On some stand shit, thunderclap, yeah. Like he would start telling us shit about the drills we were running, and he just bumped. What? Hell no, I'd have kicked him out. Or do a roll. And the trainer was like, "Can you wait until I finish talking? I promise it's useful." I'd have kicked his ass out. I don't give a damn how much you pay. You don't want to listen, get your ass out. Or I'd make you go sit on the outside of the ring and listen to me then. You're in the middle of the damn ring, stupid. That's annoying. You too thirsty. Facts. And then Black P Dunn kept fucking up the drills because he was overdoing it. Don't worry, Rico. Those people will be weeded out. Don't even worry about it. I gotta do my nails this week.
Jesus Christ on the cross.
What's wrong?
I'm thinking there's something on my fucking glasses. And I'm sitting here, and the light from the screen is reflected into my glasses, and I can see you fanning the paper in the corner of my eye.
And that's what you thought was on your glasses?
It was something on my glasses. But
oh, it's me. I'm sorry, it's hot.
I just cleaned my glasses.
Listen, my titties is sweating, okay? I gotta get my... It's hot in here. Shit. I'm sorry, child. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. Okay? Please subscribe. Make sure you share this video. And give us a like, please. Please. YouTube says if I say that, y'all will do it.
Wow.
You know, I'm serious. I'm serious. Shit. It's hot. He said, like we ended with front flip bumps. And he kept landing on his shoulder. Oh, no. He gonna hurt himself.
Right.
Like it was too many adrenaline junkies. Don't worry, they'll get weeded out. They will get weeded out. Trust me. But I kept having to go first during drills because I was standing in the spot where the trainer looked. Like I just naturally found a corner. He said, "You in the corner ready already? So let's start with you." Damn. Rico's like, "Let me hide back here." Let me see. You can't hide, baby. That money you paid is catching up. He said it's hot in this bitch too. It's hot. Shoot. When you big, all your rolls sweat and titties sweat. Ain't got time for that shit. Shoot. But I will say, shut up, Brandy. As much as I hate starting shit off, I was a good choice to go first. Rico over here bragging. You ain't gotta brag. Shit. I can't stand people like that. There were several people like that when I was training. And I'm like, calm the fuck down. Honey. Rico, do you, baby. Okay? I would not be pressed. All right? Especially if you went first and they didn't say nothing bad about you, then go ahead. Keep on doing you, honey. Keep it on. Had to see you. I'll keep holding on. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Like my roles were really good. I had one or two critiques, and there were three or four who were strong, and then it just devolved. I'm always a forever a student. Even when I was dancing, no matter how I trained, I was and am. I never walked into a studio like I knew it all because I don't. That's facts. You just don't. You can always learn from more people and other people. Like it's always a way to learn more, do better, move better, faster. Everybody can teach you something. You know what I'm saying? I was good at roles also. And I was the only one who had no prior experience who did what so well. No, my bumps need work. Babe, you'll learn how to get through them bumps. Because Nicole said she felt like a damn truck had hit her. I remember she called. We was recording the podcast and she was laid. She was like, I am in so much pain. I was like, are you okay? She was like, when they tell you wrestling is fake, they're liars. She was like, but I do it again. She was just, I'm like, y'all some pain king hoes. I can't stand it. I'm like, I have no desire to do it. None. I have all the respect in the world for the people who do. I really do, because it could not be me. It could not. I was either catching myself too much or not at all. I don't walk in like I know everything, but I do walk with the confidence that people misconstrue. I can see that. That's in everyday life with you though, Donnie. So I'm not surprised by that at all. See, that's the thing about bumps is you don't feel the pain until 2 minutes later. Yeah, but see, I'm not trying to feel that at all. Okay, I don't like that. I'm not trying to be all up. I'm not trying to feel that pain. I'm not trying to understand how it feels. I sympathize. I care. I love y'all for doing it. I appreciate y'all for throwing your bodies on the line to entertain me. But bitch, do I want to do it? Hell no. Hell no, I don't want to do that. No, ma'am. I am all right sitting here watching wrestling in my bed. Thank you very much. I do not want to do it. So I'm good. I might boot up my Xbox in a minute though. No? Why you do that? Nigga. But I stayed behind because I saw that two other students did because they trained at the school before and had to leave. So I was like, shit, let me get the extra credit. Call me crazy, but I've bumped like 5 times on my bedroom floor. Nigga, absolutely not. I was also good at running the ropes, as painful as it was. I understood the concept and training as a dancer. I'm a good listener and observer, and I stay on the ground. Boy, practiced my bumps a bit and then worked on my leaping rolls. I think they're called TJs or something. I don't know. You have to ask Tears, and she would know the wrestling lingo for the moves more than I would. I rarely know what the moves are called. Now, I was getting somewhere, and then my trainer said, you're not staying in the air long enough, and you're tucking too soon. Okay, well, did you fix it? Him said you was doing stuff wrong. Fix it. When I tell you, I said, Okay, and then proceeded to fuck up my shoulder. Child, that don't sound like you fixed it, baby. That sounds like you fucked yourself up, baby. I don't think you're supposed to kill yourself. That's not the answer, boy. Okay. Now, February going to be a very big month, especially for the girls and the guys of the IWC. Okay, we got a lot going on. This next week is Royal Rumble, honey. It is next week. It is serious out here. I'm out here in the world like this. I just want to sleep. Let me rest, goddammit. Jesus. Now I see why WWE spreading out these events. Because we tired. I heard a soft crack and I was like, shit. He ran in to get me an ice pack so quick. Oh my God. I remember me and my sister was wrestling and I jumped on her shoulder and body slammed. And she body slammed me to the floor. And surprisingly, it did not hurt. It was funny though. Not this picture though. But overall, he said I did very good. My footwork is good. And for a first time bumper, he says I've almost got it down. I feel like you could practice that on your own time. You know, I don't want you to do nothing to hurt yourself. But I'm glad that you're getting it. And it's working. Now you ain't cheesecake. Now, Rico, you should go down there. If you have some time, some time off from your wrestling, time off from work, you should go visit Donnie and go kick it with him for a little bit. I think y'all will have fun together. Y'all can record your little DCW shit. We can see all of that. All kinds of stuff. He said my main issue is training with AR Fox. I'm going to ask this, and I know I shouldn't ask this, but why do you have an issue with this? I feel like I already know the answer, and I will regret asking this question. See? I fucking knew it. I knew it. But I told the dude next to me, like, I know this is just basic shit, but I'm loving this. Ooh, let me send y'all the photo. Like, it's gonna take me a minute not to see that sex tape. Okay, I know about AR Fox doing that. I've seen that. They posted a wide shot of the training, and you can dead ass see me in the back because of my hair. That pink hair gets you everywhere you need to be, don't it, Rico? I'll keep holding on. You definitely can see Rico in the back with his pink hair. Yeah. I like that song. All right, y'all. So we got a lot of shit to look at in February if you care. It's a lot going on. And then also they're gonna restart the WWE Legends stuff with WWE on A&E. All of that stuff is coming back. I already read y'all exactly what's coming back. I'm not gonna reread it again. Just for y'all's sake, so y'all don't get burned. Okay. Okay. So X side did what? But this cheesecake is bomb. And I literally am so open about it. Sans at work. All right, y'all. So if y'all care about the WWE TV shows on A&E, the Legends, the Treasure Hunt stuff, and of course the rivalries episodes, y'all need to be looking out for them. I believe in February. Any whoosies. Nigga. So excited. So excited. Oh my God. I can't with him. Hey Tiff, did Dark Side of the Ring get canceled? I don't think so. I mean, there's only so many horror stories they could tell. So I don't think they got canceled. No. But I'm not sure. Like I told my brother about it, told one of my roommates about it, told people I kept my wrestling passion a secret from. Yeah, and how did that go? Like, I'm really doing this. Well, how did your brother take it? Oh, okay. I'm not sure if it's getting canceled. I know they have the Territories doc on Vice right now, which is basically telling you how the Territories got busted up and bought up by WWE. You know? But other than that, I don't know if they're going to continue with Dark Side of the Ring. I'm not sure. Tell your mama. Only thing is that the trainers high key got the rug pulled out from under them, and Thursday gonna be our last day in that space. Ooh, that's fucked up. She'll burst into flame. I mean, it's Rico's life. He's adult enough to make the decisions that he wants to do with his life. His mother will get over it. She's like my only son. You're breaking me corazón. Anyways, have to do with Lizzo. Anyways, it's bad bitch o'clock. It's thick 30. He said he took it well, like he was surprised, but he was like, it's your time and your money. You can do what you want with it. Just make sure you stick with it. Well, look at God. It looked like somebody in your family got a little bit of sense. Ain't God good? Ain't he good? Ain't he good? Hallelujah. Yeah, so they're going to shop around for another place to train, but they have enough connections to make do in the meantime. And the head trainers is bestie with Justin Thunder Liger. Ooh, cool. Like I said, I think your brother got you more than you think. Another dude is gearing up to go on a 3-month tour in Japan because he got scouted at a tryout in California. That is amazeballs. When you get invited to Japan, you must be amazing, darling. And another dude was there who went to the WWE Vegas tryout. Very good. Very good. It sounds like you're in very good company, Rico, and I'm very happy for you. Okay? I just wanted you to be prepared and to be ready, and it seems like You are. So good luck, babes. And they knew Wheeler Yuta before he was Wheeler Yuta. Interesting. And they gave us tips for what Regal looks for because they helped him scout talent a few times between 2015 and 2018. Very, very, very good.
Sorry to you guys for going through the day. You shall feel broken up. That's my pride talking, and I'm not doing myself.
Is it water under the bridge? It looks like he doesn't have an attitude about that. Anyway, and it gave us tips for what Regal looks for. Read that. And another thing, and then I'll shut up. They're not only big on safety, but they're also big on being you. So they advise us not to watch wrestling because it'll influence us too much. Looks like, Rico, you're going to be out of the loop for a while, babes. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like you were already set on who you wanted to be to begin with. I don't think you'll go in there emulating anybody because you're very hard on the wrestlers as it is. So I think you'll be fine if you still watch it. But if you want to follow the rules, be my guest. With all that being said, y'all, I'm gonna roll out because I'm sleepy. I'm covered in cake batter, and I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off this thing. I will come back tomorrow, and we will chit chat like we always do. Okay, and I will see you tomorrow. He said, he was like, if you watch the product, you're going to start wanting to replicate it and you'll want to move like they do. He said, nah, fuck that. I can separate church and state. We shall see. Good night to everybody. Hope y'all have a good night. All right. Once again, rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. All right. He died today. If you want to know how he passed, Google is free and so is Twitter. So on that note, I'm going to go and y'all have a good night.